never saw men in trouble with.
Hey everybody, this is JamesimusPrime2798 here. I thought I would just drop in and answer your questions that I'm doing. This is Q&A video number 2. Oh, sorry, number 2. So yeah, to get started, I am gonna do much better. So yeah, I'm gonna be answering some 10 more questions that I got. So yeah, I'm gonna start them off. All right, question number 1. When did I watch Kicking It? Well, Kicking It, I started watching the show in 2014 on Disney XD, and that was the year I started watching it, and one of which, I like the show, about when the kids do karate and kung fu and all that stuff, and yeah, and I thought it was a great show, and somehow I thought Peyton List was in the show, but she's not. I got a little bit mixed up, and then I realised it was Olivia Holt. They look kind of similar because, you know, the blonde hair and similar looks, and you know what I mean? So yeah, I like the show, and I do like the kung fu fighting, especially Jack doing all those cool moves, and of course the gang all doing all kinds of things. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I like that. All right, number 2. When is Lightning McQueen Ted coming out? Well, to be honest, Lightning McQueen Ted, I am going to be doing that parody in March after I finish doing the Land Before Time Journey Through the Mist, JamesmusPrime2798 style. And of course, Lightning McQueen and Friends, Thomas and Friends Season 2. So yeah, I am going to make this parody in February, and I'll have it ready to go for March. So yeah, I'll be making all 23 parts because why not? That's how long Thomas Ted that I've seen on John Clancy's channel go for. It goes for 23 parts. Yeah. All right. Question number 3. What is my favorite Dukes of Hazzard episode? Well, to be honest, my favorite with the Dukes of Hazzard, I like every single episode, and I do have one favorite that's my favorite. I'm going to do it. Bing! One-Armed Bandits, because it's the first episode. And we see the whole gang together in the first episode, and of course, generally one doing that jump over Roscoe's police car. Yeah, and I do like when Bo helps his girlfriend Jill save the orphanage, and Bo and Luke steal those slot machines, and, well, they didn't steal them, they just had to take them away because they realized that bringing them into Hazzard County was just wrong. Yeah, and they use some of the money to help save the orphanage and make gambling respectful in Hazzard County. And I do like the scene where Bo says to Daisy, you know, if we weren't cousins, I'd marry you. And she said that never stopped anybody in this family before. That was a fair bit of bad language. If you want to know how I noticed that, watch John Schneider's Q&A video on the Dukes of Hazzard, because that's how I know it's bad language. When I first heard Bo say that to Daisy, I thought it was funny. Yeah, I like it. So yeah, and also seasons 1 and 2 of the Dukes of Hazzard are my favourite seasons. And as of course, in September this year, I will be doing a parody on the Dukes of Hazzard reunion movie in September, which is the month Tom Walpat, aka Luke Duke, will be turning 70. So yeah, I'll be uploading it on the day. Okay, number 4. Do I like Thomas and Friends? Yes, I do. I grew up watching the show as a kid, and also, yeah, and I used to collect those Tommy models when I was a kid, and then I got the Hornby and Barkman ones, and yeah. I do like the show, and I have read the book on the Railway series, and I've always loved Henry's stories, because Henry's my favourite character. Yeah, and I do like the seasons 1 to 11 of the show, because it's the old model series I grew up with. I'm not really into CGI, and also the upcoming 2D animation for season 25. So yeah. Well, for my Lightning McQueen and Friends parody, I'm only doing seasons 1 to 11 because it's the old model series. And they're easy enough to use for YouTube parodies because their mouths don't move. And also, the timing of them looking at their faces and the movement, it keeps timing in the same shot. Oh yeah. Alright, question. Number 5. What is my favourite movie? Well, I've got a lot of favourite movies, but I do not have one in particular. But I'm going to note down a few of my favourite movies. There's the 5 Transformers movies along with the Bumblebee solo movie, the Cars trilogy, the Herbie the Love Bug movies, the Land Before Time movies, Starsky and Hutch, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2020, the Dukes of Hazzard movie, the 2 Ted movies, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Yeah, I still like that movie because it's my childhood. And of course, I did do a YouTube parody on it if you've missed it. It's called Lightning McQueen and the Magic Road, Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I'm using Lightning McQueen as Thomas, Butters Stutch as Percy, that's me, Bo Duke as Henry, Luke Duke as Gordon, Jack Brewer as James, SpongeBob SquarePants as Toby, Sherry and Terry as Annie and Clarabelle, Mr. Peabody as Harold, Sonic the Hedgehog as Birdie, Holly Schiffwell as Lady, Professor Zendap as Diesel 10, German Acer as Splatter and Dodge, Ash Ketchum as Mr. Conductor, Dawn as Stacy, Emma Ross as Lily, Xander as Patch, Bonnie as Lily's mother, Mung Dahl as Burnett Stone, all that jazz. And of course Sheriff Woody as the Fat Controller. Yeah. Okay, number 6. Who is my favorite Simpsons character? It's Bart Simpson because he is cool and he pulls all those pranks and jokes, and he does prank call Moe all the time, and he does skateboarding, and he does get attention occasionally. And in the opening credits, we see him writing on the blackboard of whatever it is, and then the bell rings, he rushes out and goes on the skateboard. So yeah, and I have used Bart in my YouTube parodies a lot. I used him as Mowgli in my... What parody was it? The Jungle Book parody, Lightning McQueen. I've used him as Bo Duke, John Darling, Avery Arable, Chris Griffin himself. And of course I will be using him as Eric Cartman in my South Park parody. And I also like Ralph as well because he's funny, he's naive, he's playful, and his dad, Chief Wiggum's a cop. And Ralph also reminds me of Butters from South Park. Okay, number 7. Am I going to do the Gordon movie, the Garfield movie? Yes, I am. But I will one day. I've got a lot of parodies planned at the moment, and also some trailers, cast videos, and probably more vlogs with my friends that I do. And obviously by myself. Yeah, but don't worry, I will do the parody one day. I'll probably do it in 2024 for the 20th anniversary. Because it came out in 2004, the year I was 6. Yeah. Okay, number 8. Have I ever watched Drake and Josh? Yes, I have. I love Drake and Josh. They're my favourite TV shows. I grew up watching them as a kid, and I thought that was a funny show. Especially Drake. He's a bit vain, and also he is hilarious. And I am going to be using them too in my parodies one day. And trust me, it's going to be really funny. Okay, number 9. Do I like The Loud House? Yeah, I do actually. It's a new cartoon. I do like the animation because it's pretty similar to Danny Phantom and Very Odd Parents. So yeah, and also in the show it has a couple of Nickelodeon references that I've seen from familiar TV shows and movies and all that. So yeah, I like it. I love the show, especially every single part of it. Alright, number 10. What are my 5 favourite TV shows? Well, for my 5 favourite TV shows, there's The Dukes of Hazzard, Bunked, South Park, The Simpsons, and Thomas and Friends, and probably a few others. So yeah, I do like those shows, and so yeah, guys, that's all the questions I have to answer for Q&A number 2. I don't have any bonus questions because I've answered them in my last Q&A video. So yeah, guys, I am going to probably do another Q&A video sometime in the future, and if you want to ask me more about my YouTube parodies or even the vlog series I do with my friends, feel free to ask me. I'm happy to answer those questions. So yeah, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. This is JamesimusPrime2798 here. Please stay tuned for The Land Before Time 4, Journey Through the Myths, JamesimusPrime2798, and more of Lightning McQueen and Friends, Thomas and Friends. And look forward to Lightning McQueen Ted, which will be coming in March. Alright guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. This is JamesimusPrime2798 here. I am gone!
Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.